So for this example, we will continue with the divider-chooser method. And the idea is the same as the previous example. We have two parties who want to fairly divide a continuous asset. But this time the asset is a pizza, which is a common metaphor used to illustrate fair division. This type of process is sometimes referred to as the fair cake cutting problem. But the big difference with this illustration and the sub-sandwich illustration from the previous example is the sub-sandwich uses linear measures such as inches. For a round pizza or a cake, the unit of measure that we're going to use to determine where a division should occur is angle measure, specifically central angle. And the unit of measure we will use for the angle measure is degrees. So keep in mind that a circular pizza or cake, there are 360 degrees in a circle. So here it says, Morgan and Neil purchase a pizza together that costs $18. They each pay $9. The pizza toppings are 1/3 pepperoni, 1/3 tomato, and 1/3 mushroom. They plan to divide the pizza fairly according to their likes and dislikes. Morgan likes tomato twice as much as pepperoni and likes mushroom 3 times as much as pepperoni. Neil, on the other hand, hates pepperoni and likes mushroom twice as much as tomato. So you can see this really cool graphic down here. We got our pepperoni over here, our tomato over here, and our mushroom over here. Now, since it says that the pizza toppings are 1/3 pepperoni, 1/3 tomato, and 1/3 mushroom, we can see how it's divided into thirds here. So now that we have a vision of the pizza, I'm just going to make this graphic a little simpler so we can see it here. So how about if I mark this, the pepperoni. Over here we'll mark this the tomato, right? And then down here was the mushroom. Now since it's divided into thirds, 1/3 pepperoni, 1/3 tomato, and 1/3 mushroom, and if 360 degrees are in a circle, then that must mean each one of these measures here, known as the central angle of each one of these wedges, has got to be 120 degrees. 120, 120, and 120, or in other words, 360 divided by 3 is 120 degrees. So I'm just going to mark it right here. I'm just going to mark this one, not all three of them, because they're all the same. 120 degrees. Now, something else to keep in mind is that all cuts are straight cuts that must go through the center of the circle. So in other words, we can't cut it something like this. It has to go through the center right here. Now we know that the pizza is worth $18 right here. So I'm just going to pen it in at the top up here, $18. And of course, since there's just two parties, each party wants to get 50% worth of the pizza. And of course, 50% worth would be $9. So they're each looking to have $9. So now it says they want to fairly cut the pizza into 2 pieces. Suppose they decide to flip a coin to see who cuts the pizza while the other is the first to choose one of the sections. So we then have A and B here. We'll quickly read A. It says, if Morgan is the divider, determine how she should cut the pizza, guaranteeing she receives a fair share. Then determine the section that Neil chooses. What is the value of the section to Neil? So what we'll do is we're going to put the value of each one of these toppings according to each of the players. So here it says Morgan likes tomato twice as much as pepperoni and likes mushroom 3 times as much as pepperoni. So we don't know how much each one is. We just know how much they are in relationship to each other. So for example, if the pepperoni is X and she likes tomato twice as much as pepperoni, then we could say that the tomato is 2X. And since she likes the mushroom 3 times as pepperoni, we can say that the mushroom is 3X. And if we add up the value of each one of these sections, it should come out to be the price of the pizza, $18. So we'll do that. X plus 2X plus 3X, that should be equal to the price of the pizza, which is $18. X and 2X and 3X, that's 6X. Using a little bit of algebra, we'll divide both sides by 6. X has got to be 3. So then the value of the pepperoni here to Morgan X, it's got to be $3. The value of the tomato portion to Morgan, 2 times X, that's $6. And the value of the mushroom portion down here, that's 3X, so that'll be $9. And of course, $3 plus $6 and $9 is $18, and this is how Morgan views the slices. Neil, on the other hand, hates pepperoni and likes mushroom twice as much as tomato. So if Neil hates pepperoni, we're just going to put a value of 0 on here. Nothing. But likes mushroom twice as much as tomato. So if tomato is X, then the mushroom for Neil is 2X. Again, if we add up all these sections, they should come out to be the price of the pizza. 0 plus X plus 2X. That should be equal to $18. X and 2X, that's 3X. Again, using algebra, dividing both sides by 3. X is equal to 6. So here, for Neil, the tomato section is worth $6. In the mushroom section, 2 times X is $12. And of course, $12 and $6, that's $18. So these values here are how each one, Morgan's in blue and Neil is in green, how they value each of the wedges. Now, if Morgan is the divider, determine how she should cut the pizza, guaranteeing she receives a fair share. She wants to guarantee $9 worth. So if you look right here, just the mushroom section right here alone, there's our $9. And remember that a cut has to go straight and it's got to go through the center. So she should cut it right here. Cut off this mushroom wedge. Here's our $9 here. So no matter whether Neil takes this top portion here or this bottom portion here, Morgan's always going to get $9 worth. So I'm just going to put down here, she should cut it at the mushroom or the mushroom wedge. How about that? Now that she cut it, Neil gets to choose. He's not going to choose this. This is worth 0 and $6. So this top portion to Neil is worth $6. But the mushroom portion down here is worth $12. So he's going to take the mushroom portion. And what is that worth to him? $12. B says, if Neil is the divider, determine how he should cut the pizza, guaranteeing he receives a fair share. Then determine the section that Morgan chooses. What is the value of this section to Morgan? So we could see right here that the tomato portion here is $6 and this portion here is $12. So if the tomato portion here is $6, all Neil needs to do is cut off $3 more worth to get the $9. So he's going to cut into the mushroom portion here. So how far will he go into it? Well, that's where our angle measures are going to come in. But since this is worth $12, then $3 goes into $12 4 times. So he's going to cut off 1/4 of this angle measure here. So if this is 120 degrees, he's going to cut off 1/4, and 1/4 of 120 degrees is 30 degrees. So he's going to come in and cut it like this. Down through here, and then right through here. And this measure here will be 30 degrees. This is 1/4 of this wedge right here. And you can imagine here, here's another 1/4, another 30 degrees, and here's another 1/4, another 30 degrees. And this is how Neil should cut the pizza. So we can say that Neil's going to cut it 120 degrees and 30 degrees at 150 degrees. I'm just going to write it right here, 150 degrees into the mushroom portion. Now, Morgan gets to decide. And we want to determine what is the value of this section to Morgan. Well, this whole wedge right here to Morgan is $9. There's 3/4 of it left over. Or in other words, one-fourth is taken away, but there's 3/4 of it left over. So this portion of the mushroom section right here, 3/4 of $9 is $6.75. Add that to the $3 up here, and that's $9.75. So Morgan should select this portion right here. And how much is it worth to her? $9.75. And I think we got it.